Let's call upon the Minister of Social and Gender Perfection.
Right Honorable Speaker, I am Honorable Emrepa Phobia Frimpong, and today I stand before you as a Minister of Social and Gender Protection to talk to you about how women become vulnerable at work after giving birth. As a start, this topic means the challenges women go through at work after giving birth. Here are some examples of how women become vulnerable at work. 1. They become stressed as a result of attending to chores related to their children. So even after work, the woman don't get enough time to rest and prepare for the next day. 2. They have divided attention while at work. Women who have children will be thinking about their children, and this will not make them concentrate on their work. 3. They have limited time to spare, which may come across erroneously as they are not committants. In this case, immediately the woman closes from work, she needs to rush home and take care of her children. This will make it look as if she is not committed to her work. 4. Health complications after childbirth. Examples: excessive bleeding, postpartum depression, infections, tiredness, etc. Some women lose their beautiful shape after giving birth. The stress is too much on women though. Furthermore, Madam Speaker, in some Western countries, when a woman gives birth and she goes to the hospital for checkups, the doctor asks her if she is going through any challenges or even if she has a place to sleep. I suggest that we should bring this in our local hospitals in Ghana as well. Conclusively, fathers, please help women at workplaces and at home so that the work would be much easier on them. Madam Speaker, time will permit me to end here. I rest my case. Thank you.
We will now take a verdict from the Minister of Trade and Industry.
Right Honorable Speaker, I am Honorable Keisha Kumsin, the Minister of Trade and Industry. Madam Speaker, my ministry has tailored some policies and ideas on improving trade and industry for parents. These are: 1. Providing accessible business support and resources. 2. Offering tax incentives for family-owned businesses. 3. Facilitating access to affordable childcare to enable parents to focus on their businesses. And 4. Implementing policies that promote work-life balance for entrepreneurial parents. Madam Speaker, fostering an environment that encourages innovation and entrepreneurship while addressing barriers to entry, such as excessive bureaucracy. These can also contribute to the growth and success of parents in trade and industry. One example of accessible business support and resources could be establishing incubators or co-working spaces equipped with childcare to enable parents to focus on their businesses. The government could subsidize these spaces to make them more affordable for parent entrepreneurs, providing them with networking opportunities, mentorship programs, and access to resources like funding and business development workshop tailored to their needs. Again, Madam Speaker, some government policies that promote work-life balance could include: 1. Flexible work arrangements, encouraging employers to offer more flexible working hours, telecommuting options, compressed work weeks to allow parents to better balance work and family responsibilities. And lastly, paid parental leave. This is implementing policies that provide paid parental leave for both mothers and fathers, allowing them to take time off work to care for a newborn. These policies and ideas carefully managed and implemented could go a long way to improve parent-student industry in Ghana. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
We will now take the verdict from Deputy Minister for Justice and Attorney.
The Right Honourable Speaker. I, Honourable Carissa Achina Seram, the Deputy Minister for Justice and Attorney. I stand before you today to give a verdict on a critical issue plaguing our schools: bullying. Madam Speaker, bullying is a pervasive problem that can have devastating effects on students' mental and emotional well-being. However, it is essential to recognize that there are steps students can take to overcome bullying and create a safer, more inclusive school environment for everyone. However, to avoid bullying, students must do the following. 1. Report to the right authorities. Madam Speaker, I think students must speak up and report instances of bullying to a trusted adult, whether it's a teacher, school counselor, or parent. 2. Cultivate resilience and self-confidence. Madam Speaker, students can cultivate resilience and self-confidence by developing a strong sense of self-worth and positive self-esteem, regardless what others may say or think. 3. Building support network. In addition to my point, Madam Speaker, students can build strong support network by surrounding themselves with friends, classmates, and mentors who uplift them and empower them. 4. Practicing empathy and compassion. Madam Speaker, I strongly suggest students should practice empathy and compassion by putting themselves in the shoes of those who have been bullied and offering support and understanding. In conclusion, Madam Speaker, overcoming bullying requires collective actions and commitment from educators, parents, and communities. Madam Speaker, students can create a safer and more compassionate school environment where everyone feels valued, respected, and accepted. Thank you.
Let's call upon the Minister for National Security to give her verdict.
Madam Speaker, I am Honorable Blessing Owusu. I stand before you today as the Deputy Minister for National Security to address a matter of utmost importance: the need for parents to exercise caution when employing strangers to care for their children at home. This issue demands our attention as it directly impacts the safety and well-being of our precious little ones. Madam Speaker, first and foremost, it is crucial for parents to thoroughly vet any potential caregivers before entrusting them with the responsibilities of looking after their children. This includes conducting background checks, verifying references, and ensuring that the person has a clean record. We must prioritize the safety of our children above all else. Madam Speaker, furthermore, parents should establish open lines of communication with their chosen caregivers. Regular and transparent dialogue allows for the exchange of vital information about the child's routine, preferences, and any potential and any specific needs they may have. Effective communication helps build trust and ensure that the caregiver understands their responsibilities. Mr. Speaker, Madam Speaker, in addition, parents should consider installing security measures in their homes to provide an added layer of protection. This may include surveillance cameras, secure locks, and alarm systems. Such measures act as deterrent and aid in safeguarding our children from potential harms. Madam Speaker, lastly, it is essential for parents to maintain an ongoing relationship with the caregiver. Regular check-ins, periodic evaluations, and being attentive to any changes in the child's behavior are vital in ensuring their well-being. If any concerns arise, swift action must be taken to address the situation and protect our children. Madam Speaker, in conclusion, I think that the safety of our children should be our topmost priority. By exercising caution when employing strangers to care for our kids, engaging in open communication, implementing security measures, and maintaining vigilance, we can create a secure environment for our little ones. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Let's call upon the Minister of Digitalization and Communication to give his verdict.
Afternoon, respected judges, dignitaries present, parents, teachers, and my dear friends. Madam Speaker, my name is Honorable Samoni Ajay Ajete, Member of Parliament for Ablekuma West, Minister of Digitalization and Communication. Madam Speaker, I am speaking on the verdict. Digitalization can help students. Madam Speaker, I am passionate with this because I am a student. Madam Speaker, before I start, the World Wide Web, abbreviated WWW, has made the world a global village. This is because information all over the globe can be accessed on the internet. Madam Speaker, too, how great would it be if students in the university, senior and junior high, upper and lower grades, and even preschools stop carrying heavy bags filled of books, getting to class already tired, making teaching and learning boring. Madam Speaker, 3. Students with digital knowledge will be prepared and organized for school on time. Madam Speaker, continuing, students will be able to make research on the internet and learn ahead. Madam Speaker, students with digital knowledge will be more comfortable and confident on learning platforms and educational programs like Young Public Speaker, YPS. Madam Speaker, before I end,
During the State of the Nation address dated 12 March 2024, read by the President of this country, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, he said, and I quote, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, Doctor of Digitalization, Mr. Vice President, please, I am begging you to consider digitalizing our educational system to help students excel in academics. This is your only proud God minister, Samuel, Minister of Digitalization and Communication, the strong minister. Thank you.
We will take a verdict from the Minister of Import and Exports.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members of Parliament, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Honorable Rosemary Eje Nyame. I stand before you today not only as the Minister of Import and Export, but also as the voice of our nation, the children of Ghana. As we deliberate on matters of trade and commerce, let us not overlook the importance of prioritizing the needs of our youngest citizens. Madam Speaker, when we talk about import and export, it's not just about goods moving in and out of our borders. It's about ensuring that every child in Ghana has access to quality products that nurture their growth and development. From toys that spark their imagination, to books that broaden their horizons, from nutritious foods that fuel their bodies, to educational tools that ignite their curiosity. These are building blocks of our thriving childhood. Mr. Speaker, while we recognize the value of our international trade in providing goods from around the world, we must also acknowledge the importance of local production, especially when it comes to goods for our children. Our government has a responsibility to invest in local industries that specialize in children's goods. By doing so, we not only ensure high quality products, but also support our economy and create a job for our people. Furthermore, producing goods locally gives us greater and control over our safety and standards of our products. We can enact regulations to ensure that every item intended for our children meets rigorous safety and standards. Our children deserve nothing less than the best, and it's our duty to provide them for us. Na sɛ ɔman bɛyɛ yɛ a ɛfiri yɛn ara. Madam Speaker, let us not underestimate the power of investing in our children. By prioritizing the production of goods for children in Ghana, we are investing in the future of our nation. We are nurturing the next generation of our leaders, innovators, and change makers who drive our country forward. So let us come together and commit ourselves to the well-being and prosperity of our children. Let us work towards the future where every child in Ghana has access to the goods they need to thrive and succeed.
Together, we can build a brighter tomorrow for all our children and for all our beloved nation. Thank you for listening.
Let's call upon the Minister of Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Evans Papa Kwesi Asamoah, the Minister of Sports. Madam Speaker, today I want to talk about something that brings joy and countless benefits to our lives. Sports, whether it's a casual game in the park or whether it's a casual game of soccer in the park or basketball court. Sports have the power to transform our lives through play in many ways. Firstly, Madam Speaker, sports promote physical health and well-being. Engaging in regular physical activities through sports help us stay fit, build strength and improve our cardiovascular health. Secondly, Madam Speaker, sport teach us valuable life lessons such as teamwork, discipline, and resilience. Furthermore, Madam Speaker, sports provide a sense of belonging in community. Sports bring people together and show friendship regardless of age, race, and background. Madam Speaker, additionally, sports can instill values such as respect, sportsmanship, and fair play. Finally, Madam Speaker, sports have the power to enrich our lives through play in many ways. So let us embrace the joy of play, and may sports continue to bring us together, inspire us, and uplift our lives. Thank you.
Let's take a verdict from the Minister of Sanitation.
Madam Speaker, my name is Honorable Clenam Akusika. Madam Speaker, kindly permit me to observe a minute's silence for my dear friend, colleague, and brother, John Kuma, MP for Ejusu. Madam Speaker, my name is Honorable Clenam Akusika. I am giving a verdict on how students can improve sanitation in schools. Madam Speaker, I want to make my first submission, which is promoting hygiene education. Students can actively participate in promoting hygiene education within their school community. They can organize awareness campaigns, workshops or presentations to educate their peers about importance of hand washing, proper toilet usage, and personal hygiene. By spreading the knowledge and raising awareness, students can encourage their classmates to adopt good personal hygiene practices. If students have gotten their education, definitely they have to lead by example. Madam Speaker, I want to make my second submission, lead by example. Madam Speaker, students can promote hygiene education. Madam Speaker, students can improve sanitation in schools by leading by example. They can ensure they wash their hands regularly, use toilet facilities properly, and maintain cleanliness in their surroundings. Madam Speaker, I want to make my third submission. Reduction of water and resource waste. Students can contribute to reducing water and resource waste.
by taking necessary measures to control and manage resources well. Additionally, students can promote proper waste disposal and recycling practices within their schools. Madam Speaker, thank you.
We will take a verdict from the Deputy Minister of Sanitation.
The Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable Judges, ladies and gentlemen, I am Rashidat Mohammed, the Deputy Minister for Sanitation. Madam Speaker, today I want to address a person that affects us all, waste management in our community. As our population grows and consumption levels rise, so as the amount of waste we generate. However, Madam Speaker, there are steps we can take to minimize waste in our community and create a cleaner, more sustainable environment for future generations. Madam Speaker, reducing waste starts with mindful consumption by making conscious choices about what we buy and consume. We can avoid unnecessary packaging and single-use items that contribute to landfill waste. Madam Speaker, recycling plays a crucial role in our community. Furthermore, Madam Speaker, embracing the culture of reusing and repurposing of waste Madam Speaker, embracing the culture of reusing and repurposing can help minimize waste in our community. Madam Speaker, items such as clothing, electronics, and furniture can be refurbished, donated, instead of being discarded. Moreover, Madam Speaker, reducing food waste is essential for minimizing waste in our community. Planning meals, storing food properly, and supporting initiatives such as food banks and community fridges. In conclusion, Madam Speaker, minimizing waste in our community requires collective actions and commitments from individuals, businesses, and government alike. By practicing mindful consumption, recycling, etc., we can create a more sustainable and resilient community for generations to come. Thank you.
Deputy Minister of Sports.
I am Honorable Laura Cruz Samaria, Deputy Minister of Sports. Madam Speaker, honorable members of Parliament, esteemed guests and fellow citizens, I am honored to stand before you today as the Deputy Minister of Sport, advocating for the empowerment of our youth through enhanced sports activities in our schools. As we gather in this esteemed Parliament House, let us recognize the critical role that sports play in shaping the physical, mental, and social well-being of our children. Sports are not just games, they are a gateway to invaluable life lessons such as teamwork, discipline, resilience, and sportsmanship. By fostering a culture of sport in our schools, we can equip our children with the skills and values they need to succeed both on and off the field. To improve sports activities in our school, we must first ensure that every child has access to quality sporting facilities and equipment. Far too often, schools lack proper infrastructure for sports, limiting opportunities for children to participate and excel. By investing in the construction and maintenance of sports facilities, we can create an environment where every child can unleash their full athletic potential. Furthermore, we must prioritize the training and development of coaches and physical education teachers. These dedicated individuals play a crucial role in nurturing young talent and instilling the love for sport in our children. By providing them with the necessary training and resources, we can empower them to inspire and mentor the next generation of athletes. Madam Speaker, we should encourage schools to offer a diverse range of sports programs and extracurricular activities, whether it's football, basketball, athletics, or traditional Ghanaian sports like soccer. Every child should have the opportunities to explore, interest, and discover their passion. Madam Speaker, regardless of gender, ability, or socioeconomic background, every child deserves the chance to participate and excel in sports. By breaking down barriers and creating inclusive environments, we can ensure that sports truly become a vehicle for unity, diversity, and social cohesion. Madam Speaker, in conclusion, the improvement of sport activities in our school is not just a matter of physical fitness. It is a matter of investing in the future of our nation. By prioritizing sport in education, we can empower our youth, foster a culture of excellence, and build a healthier, more vibrant society for generations to come. Thank you for your attention, and let us work to unleash the full potential of our young athletes.
We will take a verdict from the Deputy Minister of Digitalization and Communication.
Madam Speaker, today I want to highlight the crucial role of computer labs in our schools and the importance of providing students with access to these valuable resources. In an increasingly digital world, computer literacy is no longer a luxury but a necessity for success in education and beyond. Madam Speaker, I am Honorable Amanda Enchiwa Eje Ansa, the Deputy Minister of Digitalization and Communication. Madam Speaker, to begin with, Computer Lab serves as a vital learning environment where students can develop essential digital skills, from basic typing and internet browsing to more advanced programming and software applications. Moreover, Madam Speaker, Computer Lab facilitates interactive and collaborative learning experiences through group projects, online research, and multimedia presentation. Madam Speaker, I know not all parents in our various schools can provide computer access to their wards. So, the computer labs in our school promotes digital equity and access to technology for all students, regardless of their socio-economic background. Moreover, Madam Speaker, computer labs supports teachers in delivering innovative and engaging instruction with success and multimedia resources, interactive lessons, and online assignment tools. Educators can enhance their teaching methods and cater the device learning skills. Madam Speaker, in conclusion, computer labs are essential components of modern communication, providing students with the tools, resources, and opportunities they need to thrive in the digital age. Madam Speaker, by investing in the computer labs and promoting digital literacy, schools can empower students and to become informed, skilled, and adaptable citizens capable of navigating and shaping the future. Thank you.
We will take a verdict from the Minister of Employment.
Madam Speaker, I am Honorable Josephine Buedria Nkansa, the Minister of Employment. I stand before the House to address a critical issue, the vulnerability faced by women in the realm of employment. This topic demands our attention as it directly affects the equality and well-being of women in our society. Madam Speaker, it is important to acknowledge that women often face unequal opportunities in the workforce. They may encounter barriers such as gender bias, unequal pay, and limited access to leadership positions. These inequalities not only undermine women's potential but also contribute to their vulnerability in the employment sector. Furthermore, Madam Speaker, women often face challenges in balancing work and family responsibilities. The lack of affordable childcare options, inflexible work hours, and societal expectations place a heavier burden on women, making it difficult for them to fully participate and thrive in the workforce. This vulnerability puts women at a disadvantage, limiting their career advancement and economic independence. Additionally, Madam Speaker, women are more likely to experience workplace harassment and discrimination. They may experience gender-based violence, unequal treatment, and limited protection against such incidents. This vulnerability not only affects their mental and emotional well-being, but also hinders their professional growth and job satisfaction. I think that, Madam Speaker, women often face limited access to skill development and training opportunities. This lack of investment in their professional growth and advancement further exacerbates their vulnerability in the employment sector. Equal access to training and development programs is crucial to empowering women and enhancing their employability. I want to make my last submission, Madam Speaker. We need not to take this matter lightly. The world is moving forward, and we must roll with the times. We must strive for gender equality, ensuring equal opportunities, fair treatment, and protection against harassment and discrimination. This will help create an environment where women can thrive and contribute to the growth and prosperity of our nation. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Case closed.
Let's call upon the Deputy Minister of Information.
Madam Speaker, Members of Parliament, I am Honorable Isabel Amankwa, Deputy Minister of Information and MP of Dome Kwabenya constituency. I stand before you today to talk about our commitment to transparency, accountability, and public awareness, which are paramount in fostering a well-informed citizenry and a resilient democracy. Some people think that the government are misleading them, that they are not making appropriate use of the monies they receive from various departments and agencies. So we are implementing measures to enhance transparency, online portals to provide easy access to information, ensuring citizens can actively participate in shaping the future of the nation. People also think that the government are not accountable for their actions, which is wrong because accountability measures are being instituted to uphold public trust. This ensures that citizens can hold their representatives accountable and demand responsible governance. Literacy programs will equip citizens with the skills to analyze information and contribute meaningfully to public discussions. Madam Speaker, in the digital age, safeguarding information integrity is paramount. Cybersecurity initiatives are underway to protect government databases. Engaging with the public is fundamental to our mission. This proactive approach empowers citizens to actively participate in the democratic process. We are actively collaborating with international partners to share the best practices. Madam Speaker, all these problems could be solved through our commitment to transparency, accountability, and public awareness. Thank you.
Let's call upon the Minister of Content Creation.
Madam Speaker, as we gather here today, it is important to address a pressing concern, the regulation of content on television stations for children. I, Honorable Rebecca John Sednam Ekuakoto, Minister for Content Creation, presenting. Madam Speaker, television holds a greater influence over young minds, shaping their values and behaviors. Therefore, it is important TV stations to exercise and responsibility in the content they broadcast for the well-being of children. Madam Speaker, TV stations should avoid showing violence, strong language and bad themes for young children. TV stations should provide parents with tools and resources to check their children's viewing habits. Please vote for me on this short code YPS 054 to keep me in this competition. Thank you.
Let's call upon the Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Madam Speaker, I am Honorable Papa Kofi Danso Inimitaso, the Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs. I am here to give a verdict about how the government can create a STEM program for their students to learn and build their confidence level. Madam Speaker, in the 21st century, businesses are seeking employees with skills that will make them as good as the international standard. Schools and universities must prepare their students for global work and global citizenship. Mr. Speaker, to develop this is to create an exchange program for students. And school exchange program is a type of educational program that is designed to help students study abroad. There are many reasons why school exchange program should be considered. It helps us to learn new languages. It helps us to meet new people and make friends. Madam Speaker, the government can help by giving scholarships to ensure easy participation. Again, the government can organize workshops to prepare students for their exchange experience. The government can organize workshops to prepare students for their exchange experience.
Order.
We will take a verdict from the Minister of Creative Arts.
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen. I am Honorable Dylon David Koto, the Minister for Creative Arts. Madam Speaker, today I stand before you to discuss a topic close to my heart: how schools can enhance their curriculum to better the talent and potential of every child. Madam Speaker, education is not just about impacting knowledge, it's about unlocking the unique talents and passions that lie within each student. Therefore, it's imperative for schools to adopt a holistic approach to curriculum design that values diverse talents. Madam Speaker, to begin with, schools must recognize that talent comes in many forms and extend beyond traditional academic subjects and add extracurricular activities like music, dancing, playing of musical instruments, and others. Schools should foster a culture of creativity, innovation, and entrepreneurship that encourages students to think outside the box and pursue their dreams fearlessly. Madam Speaker, in conclusion, schools play a pivotal role in shaping the talent and potential of future generations. Schools can create an educational environment where every child has the opportunity to thrive and succeed. Please vote for me on this short code YPS05 because I'm bold, eloquent, and confident. Thank you. Order.
All right. Thank you so much. I believe you are enjoying yourself. It's a nice moment seeing the children exhibiting what they will do in the next 20 years. I believe you are enjoying yourself. We'll go for a short breather. When we come back, we'll see another set of ministers. Thank you.
Oh la la! Learning Tree Foundation, the producers of Preschool Sharks Quiz, has done it again with another educative program called Young Public Speaker. Young Public Speaker is an extracurricular activity where communication, critical thinking, and confidence collide in a fun-filled learning experience.
The title of my story is called The Overpampered Child.
The way you touch him is how you touch me, for he is my treasure, sent from God above.
Today I'm going to talk about art and craft. Art and craft, so beautiful.
I am self-motivated, enthusiastic, and highly energetic.
Parents, guardians, and schools should seize this golden opportunity to equip children with essential 21st century skills. Join us in shaping the future leaders of tomorrow. To be a part of this transformative initiative or to sponsor Young Public Speaker, call us now on 0558 663 068. Young Public Speaker, express to impress.
Welcome back from the break. You are still watching YPS, the Young Public Speaking Challenge. This is a challenge for younger children between the ages of 6 up to 16. We try to groom them to become public speakers and then become good leaders in our nation, Ghana. I believe you are enjoying yourself. We have another parliament proceedings going on, and I believe that you are going to enjoy yourself. I want you to stay glued to your TV sets. Remember that you have a chance to save a contestant. It's a challenge, and you have a chance to save them. We'll go for a short break, or I'll take my seat and I'll let them proceed. All right, thank you for watching.
The House is back in section. We will proceed with the verdict. The House is back in section. We shall proceed. Deputy Minister for Transport.
Madam Speaker, ladies and gentlemen, I am Mamia Enye Champon, the Deputy Minister of Transport. It is an honor to stand before you to address a matter of economic significance, the affordability of clearing goods at the harbour. Facilitating affordable import processes is essential for the well-being of our citizens and the overall economic passion of our nation. Madam Speaker, to make clearing at the harbour more affordable, we must streamline the clearance procedures by investing in efficient technology and digital platforms. Madam Speaker, introducing transport pricing structures and eliminating hidden fees is another step. Citizens should have a clear understanding of the costs involved in clearing their goods without being bothered by unexpected charges. Additionally, Madam Speaker, investing in training programs and providing resources for small business can empower them to navigate the clearance process more efficiently. In conclusion, Madam Speaker, making the clearance of goods at the harbour affordable for our citizens by empowering technology, collaboration and supporting our local businesses, we create a more accessible and cost-efficient environment for the importers, contributing to the economic well-being of our country. Thank you.
We will take a verdict from the Deputy Minister of Energy.
Okay, I have a place. Yes, Westland. It's unfortunate when you came, I couldn't meet you. We could have gone to our center. So we train them. And every Saturday. It's difficult, but yes, they come for trainings and all that. But we want to come to your constituencies and do it, yes. I've said it now. No, it's good.
Madam Speaker, honorable members of Parliament, distinguished guests, and fellow citizens, I am honored to stand before you today as a Deputy Minister of Energy, advocating for a brighter, more sustainable future for our beloved nation. As we gather in this prestigious Parliament House, let us recognize the crucial role that our children can play in saving energy and protecting our environment.
So come and exhibit your talent, either singing, poetry, by playing or football.
Madam Speaker, saving energy isn't just about flipping off a light switch or turning off the fan or AC. It's about making small but meaningful changes in our daily lives that add up to big savings for our planet. Madam Speaker, firstly, we can start by being mindful of our energy usage at home. That means turning off lights and appliances when they are not in use, unplugging chargers when our devices are fully charged, and using energy efficient bulbs and appliances whenever possible. Every little bit helps. Secondly, we can encourage our friends and family to join us in energy saving efforts. Whether it's ironing in bulk or starting a neighborhood recycling program, there are countless ways we can work together to conserve energy and protect our environment. Thirdly, we can educate ourselves and others about the importance of energy conservation by learning about where our energy comes from and how it impacts the planet. We can make informed choices that benefit both ourselves and future generations. Madam Speaker, in conclusion, I urge everyone to join me in empowering our children to become stewards of energy conservation. Together, let's inspire them to take action, make a difference, and help build a greener, more sustainable world for all. Thank you for your attention, and let us strive to be the change we wish to see in the world.
We will take a verdict from the Minister for National Security.
Madam Speaker, Madam Speaker, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, I am Abena Kofamu-Aklo, the Minister for National Security. It is an honor to stand before you to discuss a matter of utmost importance and national security. Ensuring safety and security of our nation is a paramount responsibility of the government. Let us discuss some ways in which the government can improve its efforts to safeguard our citizens and preserve our ways of life. Firstly, Madam Speaker, investing in modern technology and intelligence in capability is essential. Advancement in cybersecurity and data analytics can enhance our ability to detect and prevent security threats. Secondly, Madam Speaker, strengthening international partnership is crucial in addressing global security threats. Our country can create a united front with others against common adversaries. Moreover, investing in training of and development of our military and law enforcement personnel is imperative to ensure well-equipped and highly skilled professionals. Finally, Madam Speaker, safeguarding our national security demands is a comprehensive and forward-thinking approach that addresses various strengths and challenges
effectively. Let us all work together to build a safer and more secure future for our nation. Thank you.
We will take our final verdict from the second Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry.
Madam Speaker, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, I am Elizabeth Ansah, the second Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry. Madam Speaker, it is a great privilege to stand before this honorable house to present to you a topic which is close to my heart, empowering individuals to become successful entrepreneurs. Madam Speaker, entrepreneurship is not just about starting a business. It's about controlling your destiny, making opportunities and creating positive impacts on the world around you. Firstly, Madam Speaker, education is the key. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, and equipping individuals with the skill and information needed to navigate a business. Secondly, Madam Speaker, fostering a mindset of innovation is paramount. It requires determination, the ability to adapt to changes, and the willingness to take risks. Madam Speaker, access to resource and network can significantly impact on an individual's entrepreneurial success. In conclusion, Madam Speaker, empowering individuals to become successful entrepreneurs require a holistic approach that can unlock their potentials to drive innovation, create jobs, and contribute to prosperity of our community. Thank you.
May anyone move the motion to bring this assembly meeting to a close?
Right Honorable Speaker, I rise to the motion to bring this house to a closure.
Any seconder?
Right Honorable Speaker, I rise to second this motion for the house to be closed.
Any encounter motion? Since there is no encounter motion, counter motion, those in favor for the motion to move this assembly to a closure should say aye. And those against the motion should say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable members, I officially close this assembly.
House rise.
Very difficult getting the odd ones among them. I believe they are all good, they are all doing well, but sometimes your vote also counts. So I will call on these people to come forward, because today we want it to be snappy so that we can all go home. I'd like to call these people. Okay, do we have 027? 027. I'll call Honorable Hamza to help us present this to them. Okay. Okay, 027. Thank you so much for joining us. This will be the end of your participation in YPS. Thank you so much. So she has been evicted. Thank you so much. All right, let's call on 031. 031, are you here? All right, let me call Honorable Engineer Hamidu to help me present this to her. All right, thank you so much. You did well. This is the end of her in YPS. Let's call 030. Do we have 030? 030. Okay, let's call Honorable Nana Denchi to come and help us present this. All right, thank you so much. They are doing very well, but unfortunately, this will be the end of. And then let's call 013. Do we have 013? Okay, let's call Honorable Darlington to do the presentation for us. All right, you did so well. Okay, let's call Rashida too. Is Rashida here? All right, let's call Auntie Irene. Please come and do the presentation for us. Auntie Irene is also the headmistress for SP Christian Montessori School at Spintex. Thank you so much. You are all doing well. You are all eloquent, articulative, and very good students. But unfortunately, that is how life is. I keep on telling you that all fingers are not the same. As one day, somebody will go home. This means that you have to rekindle yourself, try to go and polish yourself, because there is no favoritism in this. All right, YPS. So finally, I would like to say that the countries that will be going is out. We'll be going to Nairobi, Dubai. So we'll encourage parents that kindly prepare yourself. If you are in any product you want to sponsor us, you are welcome. We want to say thank you to Karina Cake. We want to say thank you to everyone who make it a point to come here. Honorable members, thank you so much. Judges, thank you so much. We are so grateful for coming. And the judges too, we are so grateful. Parents, thank you so much for staying for all this while, just to wait on your child. It doesn't mean that if your child is being evicted, he or she is not a good student. She's a good student, but it's a competition. One has to definitely go home. Thank you so much. My name is Rosemary Osei, and I am always your regular host. I sign up and I say I love you all. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.